Hello Gundam fans, this is Prime92, and today I'll be looking at the 10144 high grade full armor Unicorn Gundam in Unicorn mode from the Unicorn Gundam series. Unicorn Gundam. And so this is the Unicorn without anything. It is the base model. Actually, no modifications at all. You might notice there's some holes here, and this little piece here is not on it, but you actually get those parts. So if you don't want anything on it, you want a normal unicorn, you can do it. So yeah, it is the same. It's got the same metallic green sticker for the eye, or the visor. And that's about it. It's something we haven't seen 4 times so far. It holds together perfectly fine. It looks really good. It is still tall. I mean, as it is. Yeah, it's the same, so not much to really talk about. And the articulation is still the same. Head goes up and down, forwards and back, rotates. The arms forwards and back, up and down at the torso, rotate, can go out, rotate below the shoulder, one joint at the elbow, ball jointed wrist. You got the stomach, which is kind of pegged in up here at the ball joint, so you can pull it out and get some forwards and back and side to side. Rotates at the waist. Front skirts can be separated. Side skirts are on a hinge. They go forwards and backwards, separate from the waist. They'll go forwards, a little back, a little out. A double jointed knee, although the bottom joint does that, and the top joint does that. And the foot, there's the joint up here, which can go forwards and back, and side to side. You can see it moving in there. And the ball jointed foot, forwards and back, side to side, rotates. You can get it all the way around, but you gotta force it around all the armor. You might break something, you never know. So, it's still good articulation. I have no problem with it. You can do some stuff. So yeah, articulation's still good. Now, you still have the bazooka, just like in the original kit. And it does come with the extra extender. Actually, this is the wrong one. Because it's a certain color. Here it is. So if you want, you can make it look like you've extended it. Like that. It does have a sticker for the scope, movable handle. You have the peg, so you can put it into the one trigger finger hand. And it does have the extra little pieces here, so if you want, you can have it look like it doesn't have any ammo at all. And you also get an extra ammo clip, so you can peg it onto the back skirt. If I remember how to do that. Actually, I'm using the wrong one. That's because I'm a dumb. It's this one. Why? I'm doing it wrong. Well, anyways, it does peg in. There, like that. Okay. So yeah, you can do that. You also get, in the kit, the beam sabers. You got the 2 on the back. You got the ones on the arm guards. And you still have the 2 light pink beams. And with this kit, this only came with the, I believe, the destroy mode. You have the beam magnum with another sticker for the scope, movable handle, clip, so you can connect it to the back. It's the same as the one that came with the destroy mode. So it works just the same, has a peg for the hand. It looks good. And that's where the stuff ends from the original. Now we're going to get to all the new... Well, no, I guess I can't really say that, because you also get the closed-up shield with the connector peg, which rotates, so you can still peg it onto the back, like that, to mount it, and I think you get the connector, but amidst all the stuff, I can't find it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, I don't remember. But it doesn't really matter, because if you're going to use this for the full armor, you only need the peg, right there. So, speaking of the full armor, the only real modification to the body is this. And what you do is just slide it underneath the backpack, and then you just put this peg into the hole where that the beam magnet was. There you go. And that's all you have to do. Now you just start adding crap on top. So, we're gonna start. Let's start with the legs. I got some, I'm assuming these are grenades. And so you're just gonna, actually, wrong thing, sorry. Here they are. These ones, because they have that little extra piece that matches that on the leg. So you just peg it into that empty hole now. Alright, like that. And same thing on the other leg. So the legs are done. Pretty simple. Now you also get 3 of the beam Gatling guns. And you get 2 more shields. Now these don't have the connector that rotates, they're pegged right on it. So these ones are best for the arms. So we're going to take 2 of the Gatling guns, and they have the little clips that'll go on the side. Might have to kind of force it a little bit. Actually, it's easier to take the arm off. You could probably do it without taking the arm off, but just for time's sake. And there you go. And then you take one of the shields and just peg it right in. I mean, you can use it without the shield, obviously. And he doesn't look too bad with the Gatling gun, which also has stickers, and these scopes can rotate if you want. But because the shield's going to be on, you're going to have to keep them out to the side. So peg the shield onto there, like that. And put the other Gatling gun. And the other shield. Right like that. So that is the arms all done, and now we're going to start putting stuff onto this backpack. So, let's start with that other shield and Gatling gun. Get that out of the way. Now this is a little more tricky. You can see there's holes right on the side right here in the middle, and so it works like the arms. First time was annoying. Might be okay this time. Let's just find out. Because you really gotta... I mean, I guess you could do this off the backpack, or like off the body, just pull the backpack off. I think I can do it. Or not. Come on. Get on. I don't think it was this hard of a time. The first time I did this. Get onto your backpack Gatling gun. There. Let's see, that wasn't so hard, was it? No. Alright, now, just connect the other shield. Like that. Okay, you are not liking your arm. I don't know why. Anyways, there, okay, so we got all the Gatling guns, all the shields on the body. Now let's start with the bazookas. This is the one that I already showed you, and these are the new ones. This is the new looking one. It has, I'm assuming these are grenade launchers right here. You can see it's, then you also have the, you also have the extending bit. If you choose to make this thing longer, you can. So you can have it like that. This ammo clip is actually molded in. This part isn't. And this part doesn't want to stay on mine. Just this one bazooka. Probably have to glue that. Another sticker for the scope. But you can see it is essentially the same. And it has a little teeny peg, so you can probably still put it into the hand if you want. But we're not going to do that, obviously. What we're going to do is we're going to put it onto the back. And I'm not going to have it extended. That's just a little too much of this thing. Stay. Okay, so we're gonna take this, which looks like, I guess, missile launchers, rocket launchers. I'm gonna peg it on the outside, and then this other one, it looks like the one on the leg, but it's flat. I'm going to peg onto the other hole on the other side. And so it'll look like that. So we got two. Alright. Now, this hole right here is going to go into a peg right there. And I actually think... That's right, these... Why does this not want to stay? It's so annoying. But yeah, you gotta rotate these, I think, like that. I think that'll give you enough space. Yep, right like that. And then peg the other one in. And, oh, I guess I put these on the wrong side, didn't I? I think. Anyways, let's peg that in. Alright. And now, of course, he has the fuel pods and thrusters right here. You do get stickers to wrap around here. Pretty nice looking thrusters, and these little bits, which you can take out if you want. And I'm assuming these different teeth are because when we finally get the destroy mode of this, it'll be taller, so it'll have to probably accompany the height, so you have to pull this down a little bit, I assume. So these only have to clip in right here. Like that. And these little parts that are clipped around the fuel tank are very secure. Just like in the anime, if you watch it, they'll clamp. And but it's secure. It's funny. And, as you can see, those new stamp pieces definitely help. This, you know, he'd be falling back. So, that's it. This is the full armor Unicorn Gundam, which should be called heavy weapons system, not full armor, because it doesn't have extra armor except for the shields. So I find that kind of weird. But here it is. In all of its insanity. It takes up a lot of shelf space, I'd have to say. Looks pretty good. So that's the accessory part. That's why you buy this thing, for the accessories, and it really doesn't disappoint. It has a lot of stuff. And thank God for these little stands here, because without it, this would be a big problem. But as it is, if you have the shelf space, very awesome accessories. Alright, I also forgot to mention open hands. Yes, open hands. Okay, so let's finish this off with some comparisons. I wish he wasn't so long and take up... well, whatever. Here is the original, although I have panel lined him. But as you can see, it's the same thing, it's just got a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff. But, because I can, the Banshee, and the Banshee Norn. Let's see if I can do this. There. All four versions of the Unicorn mold in high grade form. So far. I'm thinking this is it. I mean, this isn't counting like the clears, the metallics, all the variants. Just the normal the releases of Unicorn, Banshee, Norn, full armor. Yep. It is pretty impressive having all these, but now that I have this guy, I am considering repainting him into something completely different. I don't know. So, that's about it for the full arm Unicorn Gundam. If you don't have that guy, I'd say pick him up instead of him, because you get him and all this other stuff. And you don't have to use all this other stuff. You don't have to use the fuel tanks if you don't want to. No one's saying you have to. If you just want all the weapons and leave it at that, you can do it. If you just want the Gatling guns, you can do it. It's up to you, really. But it is nice to have all this stuff. It is more expensive, but you do get what you pay for. So that's about it, and I'll see you at the next review.